Hello, and welcome to the Art of Online Marketing live show. Today, I'm going to be sharing some things that you should never, ever do on live video. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Denise Allison, and I help you grow your business with social media and live video. All right, so as a live video expert, I spend a lot of time watching other people's live videos, and that's to do research. I want to see what looks good, what sounds good, what seems to be working well, and also to take note of what doesn't work well at all. So in my experience, I've seen a lot of things, and some things have been fabulous and some things have been really cringe worthy. And today I'm going to share some of those cringe worthy things with you. So before we get started, let me know in the comments some of the weirdest or cringiest things that you've ever seen go down on live video. So let me know in the comments below. And this episode is brought to you by my free training, Why Most Live Videos Suck and How to Make Yours Not. So this is a free online training that is happening tomorrow. So I'll be putting the link in the comments if you want to head over and sign up. And I'll be sharing some of the mistakes that make your live videos suck and how to improve them. So what you should be focusing on instead. All right, now, before we get started, I just want to say, for anyone who's going live, you are opening yourself up to a little bit of risk, and mistakes happen. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and we don't really realize some things make our live videos less than stellar. And some of those things are things that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow in the free training. So if you're signed up, you'll be getting access to those mistakes that really stop people from watching your videos and stop your videos from attracting new customers. But what I'm going to be sharing with you today in this video, these are things that you should not be doing whatsoever. And honestly, it's the things that I'm sharing with you today is more like, how could you think that doing this was okay? That is the theme of today. Things that you should not do regardless of what you're trying to accomplish with your videos. So number one, now, this first story is a live video that I stumbled upon. So it was a year or two ago when I was first just thinking, oh, there's a lot of people who want to do live video, but I see a lot of issues. I see a lot of challenges, and I see a lot of things happening that really shouldn't be happening. And this is really one of the videos that inspired me to go all in with live video and to create training around it. So I stumbled upon this video, and I don't quite remember how at this point. It's not someone that I knew personally, so I don't know if they had shared it in a group or how I had come across this video, but that's not really the point. So I was watching the replay of the video. So after you go live, for those of you who have never gone live before and maybe don't know how it works, you press live and you're live. So people tune in and they watch you in the moment. But once you're done being live, that video is saved as a video on demand, and your audience and pretty much anyone else can watch that as they want to. And when they click on play on the replay, they watch it from second zero, from the beginning. So I clicked on this replay of a live video, and this is what happened. No joke. So the person, let's just call the person a she to make this simpler. She started her live video and said, "Hey everyone, we're starting a few minutes early, and we're just going to wait for everyone to tune in. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to do that." Which is, that's not great to start with. But next, she grabbed her bowl of Kraft Dinner, or maybe she was American, maybe it was macaroni and cheese. She grabbed her bowl of food, sat back, ate it, and stared at the camera, waiting for people to arrive. Okay, now, I want to watch someone eating their macaroni and cheese or if you're Canadian, Kraft Dinner? No, I don't. So this person didn't realize that anyone watching the replay was going to be watching her eat her Kraft Dinner while she was waiting for other people to tune in. So if you're creating live videos, you need to be really aware of what you're doing in those first few minutes, because while you're live, sometimes it feels like you're waiting for people to show up. You're staring at your phone and it tells you how many people are live, and it might say 0. But it's really important that you're not only catering to those live viewers, because most of your views are actually going to come from the replay. You will have live viewers and you want to have the most live viewers possible because that's where you get to engage with your audience. But do know that that video lives on, and people who watch it from the beginning. So you need to be doing something in those first few minutes other than staring at the screen and eating and waiting for people to show up. So no matter what you do, don't eat. You can vamp a little bit. You can chat a little bit with the people who are already there, but it's really important not to alienate the people who might be watching the replay. All right. So number one of it, don't do this on video. Don't eat craft dinner while waiting. All right. The next one, I don't know if it's any better or if it's actually much worse, but a really cool thing about live video is you can go live from anywhere in the world as long as you have data or Wi-Fi. So you can go live while you're traveling or on vacation and give us a little sneak peek into what you are up to. But please, God, please, oh please, do not go live while you are sitting by the pool in a bikini. Now, there's nothing wrong with bikinis. If you're on the beach or you're by the pool, that is fine. Wear bikinis all that you want. But in a live video, not so much. The only people who should be going live in a bikini are people who sell bikinis or people who sell themselves in a bikini. So a bikini model or fitness model or something like that, where ultimately the product is going to be you in a bikini. Maybe a travel agent, but really not many other people should be going live in a bikini. And so a general rule for what you're going to wear in a live video or even makeup if you're a woman is ask yourself this. This is the rule. Would I wear this to a client meeting? If the answer is no, I wouldn't wear a bikini to a client meeting. Don't do it. If you wouldn't show up to a client meeting with your hair a mess and looking like you just got out of bed, don't do it on a live video either, because this is where you're interacting with potential customers, future customers, and you're sharing with them about you. So if you look like a mess, they're going to think you're a mess. And so if you're dressing in a bikini, it's really hard to position yourself as an expert business coach or an expert whatever else that you're selling if you are in a bikini, okay? So really, really think about that before you go live. Now, if it's you just sharing a little bit about your vacation, that's a little bit different, but still I would steer away from that and I wouldn't give professional advice while in a bikini or anything else that kind of takes away from your power. All right. So number 2, don't go live in a bikini unless you are selling bikinis. Now, I've seen other various activities that really shouldn't be happening in live videos, and it's really a matter of this. Everyone who talks about sharing on social media and sharing about sharing on live video and sharing content generally, everyone says you need to be authentic, you need to be vulnerable, you need to teach about yourself. And those things are all true, but you need to share those stories from a position of power. You don't necessarily need to do them in the minute that they are happening. And really, you should be aware of how things look to the people on the other end, and also why are you doing these things on live video. So some other things that I've seen is going live while you are lying in bed or lying on a couch. So you're passed out and you're like drinking a milkshake through a straw and you're like, hey guys, I have some messages for you today, and you're sharing them just all sprawled out on the couch. That's, again, not really putting you in a position of power. Another one is going live while driving. So, not only is that incredibly dangerous because you're taking your attention off of the road, again, it's not putting you in a position of power. Probably the whole time people are thinking, oh dear, I hope that you don't get in an accident, but they're not taking anything that you say seriously. So don't go live while driving. You can't focus your attention on the road, which is the most important thing, let's be honest, and focus your attention on sharing great content and engaging with your audience. Those two just don't go together. I really don't think you should be creating any type of video while driving unless you're driving down a dirt road going 5 kilometers per hour and there's no other traffic around. I really just do not recommend that. In your car, my car is full of dog fur. It doesn't really make me look like a professional that I would want other people to see. And another thing that I've seen has been, again, these things come from business coaches, and this is what makes it so awful, is that is this person walking around, they're going live from their phone, they're walking around their house, they're going like this, and they're saying, oh, I gotta find a hair elastic. So they're picking up their phone, they're walking all around their house, and you're seeing them like this, and they're looking for a hair elastic, and then they do all their hair. And again, these are things that just take away from the message that you have to share with your audience. It's really important that the focus is on sharing content and engaging with your audience and not on your personal grooming. So really be aware of the line between being your authentic self and too much information. If you wouldn't do that, again, if you wouldn't do that in a business meeting or client meeting, don't do it on a live video. This is where your potential customers are coming from, and you want to put your best face forward. So don't do any of those things. Don't share any of your personal grooming habits. Don't eat on screen, and don't go live in a bikini. All right. Now, there are plenty other things that you shouldn't do, but those are more live video specific. And like I said, these are things that when I see them, I think, how could you possibly think that that is okay to do in a live video? So for other mistakes that maybe keep you back from converting your audience or from getting people to watch your video, tune in to the live training tomorrow. And that is called Why Most Live Videos Suck and How to Make Yours Not. So I'll be putting the link below, and I'll be sharing with you 3 of the biggest mistakes that make live videos suck and how you can avoid having that same fate in your videos. So I'll be sharing with you what to do instead and how you can get started with powerful live videos, even if you don't understand the tech whatsoever. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow in that training. That's happening at 12 p.m. Eastern time, so 1 p.m. Atlantic. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And I'll see you all again next week for another episode of the Art of Online Marketing live show. All right, everyone. See you soon.